Welcome to Wednesday morning's devotion. I am glad you're joining me. Hope you're having a great week. Today I want to talk a little bit about God's will for our lives and where He leads each one of us and how sometimes it can bring us to an unexpected place. And I want to talk to you a little bit about a friend of mine who recently volunteered for a kids convention. These are kids like birth through sixth grade, so younger kids. And basically what they would be doing is standing off to the side. The kids would be playing games and having fun and listening to Bible messages and things like that. And if a child had any questions or wanted to be prayed with, they would go to her and she would lead them in a prayer or talk to them, try to answer their questions or on faith or whatever their questions led her to. But this specific day, she was there and she had met with a number of kids and prayed and talked with them. But at the very end, a gentleman, an older gentleman, had asked her to come up and talk with them a little bit about his faith and kind of where God's leading him. And after a few minutes, he eventually got to a place where he accepted Christ as his Lord and Savior. And this wasn't even a dad necessarily. This was more of a grandpa figure. And I think that if you had asked her earlier in the day, would she be not only talking with someone who's quite a bit older, but welcoming them to Christ and having him accept Christ as his Savior, I think that she wouldn't have expected that. But that's so much of each of our lives and each of our paths that God has for each of us, that we don't know exactly where we're going to be called. We don't know exactly where it's leading us, but we know that His will be working for the good of all. And I want to read that Bible verse, a Bible verse, Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight." And to me, that just says, especially the part about do not lean on your own understanding, is that when we try to control things, when we try to set up something and just have it be our will of exactly what we think it's going to be like, God's going to twist that into something that is even better than what we could imagine. So the next time you're feeling called, you don't quite understand where it's leading you to, or maybe it's not your will necessarily, trust in God, know that He has a plan for you. Guys, have a fantastic week.